Well, hello and welcome. It's the FA Cup final. It's a massive match. It's Man City, Man United. A little bit late as normal. Unfortunately, I've been really, really busy. I wasn't going to do a live stream, but I thought I'll do one. And I'm not kidding. Some of the nonsense that I've heard from these pundits is utterly unbelievable. It really is just so bad in terms of commentary and stuff like that. I'll touch on that later on. What I've just heard. Honestly, you just sat there thinking, who, who on earth picks these people, or did they just do it? I mean, it came out the other day that so Talk Sport do what is it? They come up with as controversial stuff as possible in order for clicks. That's literally it. So the more controversial it is, the more clicks you're going to get. That's their idea, right? And you sat there and you're thinking, for God's sake, why don't you just talk sense instead of coming up with all sorts of mumbo jumbo that doesn't make sense, doesn't ring true, has no truth in it. And I think this is partly the reason why I enjoy doing my using or having this channel, because it gives me the ability to say what I feel. It gives me the ability to counteract people publicly if I think they're talking utter nonsense. And like I say, I'll come back to that later on. But the comments that I'm talking about is Erling Haaland, and one of the TV presenters here said, "Oh yeah, he's not far off becoming the complete striker." Erling Haaland isn't far off becoming the complete striker. I mean, the guy's got 36 league goals, smashed every single Premier League record for goals going, pretty much, and he's not far off becoming one of the greatest Premier League strikers. What are you talking about? Utter nonsense. Ortega, Walker, Diaz, Akanji, Stones, Rodri, Silva, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Grealish, and then Haaland up front. That's your Man City lineup. I'm going to put up the Man United lineup in a minute and see what's going on there. Man United, of course, looking for a domestic league double. The hype is, of course, they're trying to stop Manchester City uh, achieving the treble. I honestly think I don't think that really. I don't really think most people care. I mean, they're talking about because Man United got it in 1999, didn't they? They won Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League. Doesn't really make any difference, to be honest with you. It's all bygone stuff. Is that rivaling them for history? De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Varane, Shaw, Casemiro, Fred, Bruno, Fernandes, Ericsson, Sancho and Rashford is the Man United lineup. So it's going to be a really good match. Is this two really class outfits with a lot of good players all over the pitch. It's going to be it's difficult to call. I honestly think Manchester City are going to shade it. I don't know what's going on there, but we're getting a feed. They're putting a feed on Barcelona with ladies against Wolfsburg ladies, and that's like interrupting or it's side by side view that they're looking at. We're not here for that. We don't really care about that. We're just here for the FA Cup, bruh. That's it. That's literally it. That's all we're here for. Now I'm just going to try and sort this audio out. Just a second, I'll do that. Hello. There we go. Is that better? Let's see. Just so I don't get any audio coming through on there. There we go. Right, yeah. So there we go. All settled in, and match is about to kick off. It's probably already kicked off, to be honest with you, but we're going to be a little bit behind on this one. Gundogan on his own in the centre circle. Man City kicking from, I think, right to left. Oh no, in that left to right, Manchester City, and it's going to be a huge match in it. I think Man City are gonna shade it. Oh, what a goal that is! And it's Gundogan in 16 seconds. What a start that is! Absolutely floored Manchester United. A stunning volley from about 25 yards, and the ball just breaks loose, and it comes out, and it just comes on Gundogan's. It's a ball up from Ortega. Haaland wins the header, and Lindelof tries to win the header, and it just falls onto Gundogan's foot, and he just leathers it straight past a pedestrian, well, a traffic cone of David De Gea. What a start! That's unbelievable. Manchester United are flawed. Oh my god. Lindelof, Casemiro are trying to get everybody's heads back together. And what that must be the quickest goal in FA Cup history. It must be. 1 minute 35 here if you're watching. If you're not, yeah, plenty of time for Man United to recover here, I think. But don't worry too much. It's just, oh my god, what a start to the game! My god. Usually you're expecting tetchy play, tippy tappy football, so to speak, nicking one of Big Sam's phrases when it's a cup final. Nobody wants to lose it, does they? That's the thing. Nobody wants to lose. But Manchester United have been flawed in the opening 20 seconds of this game, and I think it's going to be an epic spectacle. Is this? It really is. I'm so excited for it. I think it's going to be a good game. I need to go and just check the audio because I have seen somebody coming in and out. And if you do come in, I can't often see who the how many people are here, stuff like that. So just give me a second while I get that checked out. And yeah, right. Hello, hello. This is an audio check. Just check, check, check. Audio check. Check, check, check. Yeah, we might have to just change that. I'm just going to change over the audio. Just give me a second while I get that done. I think I've got some yet more problems with Windows. And oh my god! Oh, I missed it. There's a free kick, and it's whipped in. Yeah. Manchester City could be two nil up here. It's an absolute cracky header. I think it was Gundogan again with another really good position, about 16 to 18 yards out, and he's headed it in. Oh my god, yeah, it was Gundogan, and they've whipped it in with a lot of pace, and it's just an incredible start. It's an incredible start to a game. Manchester United, if they're not careful, could be in big trouble. It could all be over before half time. It's now, unbelievable start to the match. Unbelievable. Oh, what the hell's going on here? I've got a break in the stream. Just give me a second. I'll just hopefully that comes back. Incredible. De Bruyne. De Bruyne again plays a little ball in down the line into the channel, and he crosses it in now. De Bruyne. Another good bit of footballing skill from Manchester City. And Manchester United are all at sea. They're literally having to go compact to try and stop the sea of blue coming into their 18-yard box. Oh dear. I'd love to go see what Goldbridge's reaction is on this. Oh, Jack Grealish cutting in from the left hand side, and his shot was a bit poor, to be honest with you. He goes rolling past harmlessly. Gundogan's volley was unbelievable. And the Manchester United lads are just looking at each other in total disbelief that they've conceded in 16 seconds. Not even Leeds managed that. We've managed some stuff this season, but I'll tell you what. Well, the start nowhere near as terrible, and Beckham's looking on. I don't know if that's his son that's there as well. Fergie's there as well. Ball's over on the right hand side at the minute. It's a nice hot sunny day down in London, and Manchester United are literally all we're bothered about at the minute is trying to retain the ball. De Gea kicks it up long, and it makes it all the way through to Ortega. One little bounce, and it's in the Man City 18-yard box. Unbelievable start this from Manchester City. 16 seconds is the I think probably 15 seconds is Gundogan's effort crosses the line past a pedestrian. De Gea hits it with a volley from about 25 yards, just dumps it straight in, little knockdown, and that's what it's about when you get something like that. Opportunity knocks, no matter when it knocks, you've got to finish, and Manchester City have done that time and time and time again this season. And Fred is now battling in the midfield. Wan-Bissaka. Fred again. Sancho. Fernandez picks up the ball. Little interchange, but he's got the ball back. And Casemiro's just tried an effort from about 40 odd yards, and it's just got blocked by Manchester City. There's no way he's going to beat Ortega from that. Fred. Oh, Ten Hag's over trying to get a handball, but there's been a push by Bruno Fernandes. Fourth official's not entertaining it, and Ten Hag is talking a good game over there with the referee's assistant. There's looks like I think they've got an offside there at Man City, and they're just knocking it about Ortega and a couple of the centre backs there. So yeah, it's an unbelievable start. Is this? Ortega, Ruben Diaz, Akanji, Walker, Stones, Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Grealish, Bernardo Silva, and Haaland are the starting 11 for Manchester City. For Man United, it's De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Varane, Shaw, Casemiro, Fred, Bruno Fernandes, Ericsson, Sancho, and Rashford. Massive game. Bernardo Silva cuts in. He's from the right hand side, tries to cross the ball over to Grealish, but it's cut out by Wan-Bissaka, I think. And Manchester City have the ball back again. And it's a bit of miscontrol, I think, from Kevin De Bruyne. Incredible. The Gea passes the ball. It's actually a good goal kick. Manchester United are going to try to play it out from the back. It's a short kick to De Gea. De Gea then pumps it long, just over the halfway line, and it's turned over again. His possession back to Manchester City. It's Ruben Diaz on the ball at the minute. He's just looking it around. Oh, sorry, it's a Kanji. Yeah, Kanji, and then back to Ortega. Out over to the far left hand side, and Manchester City just not knocking the ball about. Manchester United are dropping a little bit deep. They dropped off. They're not trying to dispossess City too high up the pitch. They're sitting deep in their own half. But Man United have got 80 odd minutes to try and find an equaliser. It's going to be interesting to see. There's a foul in the middle of the park there, and Kanji just trying to overrun the ball. I think he's got it on Casemiro, and Casemiro's got missed the ball, but he's got in on the Kanji, and he's done himself as well as Casemiro. Holding his shin and holding his forearm, so it's a bit of a tricky one. That it's Casemiro who's at fault there. Casemiro's trying to pull the wool over the officials' eyes, and I think it's, to be quite honest with you, it's Casemiro who's the guilty party there. He's come across the front of the Kanji, and he's caught him on the ankle at full speed. And they've got a fan cam down there, and that looks super interesting. Ten Hag, hands on hips, just looking on, not amused at the minute what he's seeing. Mm. Wan-Bissaka trying to pursue the ball off the Kanji, but that was a long ball. I mean, Manchester United must have had won the free kick there. I don't know how they've managed that. I don't know what De Gea is thinking there. To be honest with you, he's not. He's not. He sets himself, and then he doesn't sort of dive or he doesn't sort of move for it, and he just watches it go straight past him. Weird. I mean, he must have thought it's going over the bar, but there's just enough dip on it, brings it back down, and it's in. Unbelievable start. Wan-Bissaka back to De Gea. De Gea takes a little kick straight up to the halfway line. Ericsson, oh, and he's lost it. Manchester United, they retain the ball. It's bounced back in their favour. Unbelievable, this. Haaland pursuing, just gently jogging around, trying to keep Man United moving and make sure that they're not delaying. Rashford, yeah, outnumbered. He's got three in the middle. He's got two in the box with him, and Rashford's trying to find a way through, but he can't do so. Oh, it's unbelievable, is this? City trying to play out, but they're not. Man U have got them boxed in at the minute, and I think Bruno Fernandes has conceded a free kick. He's not happy about it. Unbelievable, unbelievable. What? I mean, he's on a knife edge of this match already. It's 15 minutes on the clock, and both teams are just jousting each other at the minute. Nice little ball over to the right hand side. And it's Kyle Walker coming up. Just nice and knocks it back to Stones. Stones over to Ruben Diaz. Stones again and Ruben Diaz knocking the ball interchangeably, and now got over to the left hand side. Man City just knocking it about a bit in the middle. There's a little ball up to Erling Haaland, and he's brought down by Fred. So it's Manchester City free kick. Fred's not happy about that either. Unbelievable. Kanji. Stones. Stones has advanced a little bit actually. It's now clipped over to Walker just on the halfway line, just on the right hand side. Little ball up to the middle, through the middle into Haaland. And there's a lovely little ball in, but Erling Haaland just can't get anything on it. He just literally crosses the front of his boot and rolls into De Gea's hand. Uh, Man City just they could just open Man United up at any time here. I think there's so much movement and talent in the front set of players there for Man City. It's Man United. Yeah, I think it's Rashford here. It's 1-on-1. It's Kanji that's over there, I think, sorting it out. Difficult because the camera's like, if I can describe it, there's a lot of sun there, but where the camera is located, it's in the shade. So, you're finding that it's quite difficult to see who's picking up the ball because of the lighting differences. Let's hope as the afternoon wears on that that changes a little bit. It is starting to get to the peak summer season now in the UK. It's now we're in June. It's starting to get a good run of a long spell of dry weather. It's been quite nice, of course. In England, we like talking about the weather. Usually, it's not great, but they've had a very nice May and a very nice start to June by the look of it. I feel like I could do with a Wembley tour. That'd be quite good. Might take the might take the phone around. I have done a lot of stadium tours actually. Wembley's the one I haven't been around, so yeah. Kanji plays it down the line, but it's gone out for a Man United throw in, and it makes its way over to Lindelof. Lindelof into Fred, and there's another foul there, but it's Fred that's on the deck. It's up. And Manchester City take possession, and it's just on the halfway line. Man United. As soon as Man City pick up the ball, they're dropping deep, and Man City don't have to do anything at the minute. They just have to keep the ball, retain it, stop Man United getting on it, keep possession, and they've cracked it. They'll win it. Sega clips one up. It's made its way through to Haaland. Haaland's been roughed up a little bit in the middle of the park there. He just walks away, and he's got himself a free kick, or one free kick, and it's Varane who's giving it away. He's literally got his hand around Haaland, and quite a straightforward one. And going up to 20 minutes. The long ball over the top, but I think De Gea stopped it from for a goal kick. He's elected to collect it, and he's now got it at his feet, just strolling around in the 18-yard box. Not much going on there at the moment. It's all a little bit pedestrian. Both teams they're recovering. Is it that much of a difficult one? Oh, the ball gets lost. It possession straight over to Erling Haaland, and he's just had a smashes it. And it's the Gea, yeah, it's the Gea to pick the ball out, and Haaland picks it up, and he just slips as he strikes it, and it just probably affects the ball. Ball's flight, and it goes just over the Gea's goal. The Gea is, oh my God. Current weather at the minute, 21 degrees, so it's not that hot in London, but you can imagine it feels a lot hotter at pitch level, especially after winter and spring. It's not been that great, and now suddenly we've got these heat wave happening, and maybe it's taking a bit of an adjustment for the players, taking it out of them a bit. It's not an easy place to go if it's a hot place. London anyway, but the air temperature is 21, but the temperature on the pitch will be quite a bit warmer than that. On the soccer, puts a little ball inside when it's cut out, and Ortega picks it up, and he just clips it over to the middle of the park, finds De Bruyne. It's a lovely, lovely ball out from the keeper. De Bruyne is running at Manchester United now on the edge of the 18-yard box. Erling Haaland, I don't know, he's just galloping away, running offside. And De Bruyne couldn't play the ball, couldn't do anything because he knows that Haaland's offside, and the ball's gone all the way up the pitch very quickly. And Rashford's claiming for a free kick, but the referee's assistant away on the far side says no, keeps his flag down, nothing doing, and Man City pick up the ball, and then away they go with Bernardo Silva. Clips the ball into the middle, but it's come back his way again, I think. But Bernardo Silva, but Walker, who's intercepted it, picked it up, and Ruben Diaz now on the ball. He's not doing anything with it, just rolling it around in the middle of the park. Manchester United not even bothering to go to it. Got a cloud cover coming in over Wembley now. It's making it a bit easier to see. Saka puts up the ball on the right hand side. It's all going on in the middle of the park. There's not much end to end at the minute. And so you just holding handing out Luke Shaw into Fred. Fred, little ball into Sancho. Sancho into Fernando Ericsson. Puts it over to the right hand side into Wan-Bissaka. Put the ball in, and it's Rashford probably gets caught in two minds there. I think whether he's going to smash it with his foot or go for a diving header. And he does neither. He's got it's actually yeah. I mean, there's not. I mean, he's just dirty. He's trying to edit. You know, I don't know. It's nowhere near the goal. It's hit Rashford's head. I think he's hoping that someone's following him behind him and he's playing a ball into that player's path, but there's nowhere there. And David De Gea's down. And his right leg, and there's not much you can see about it at the minute, but it's probably possibly his knee. Could be a ligament or something. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that. Let you know. There's a bit of a play break going on at the minute as treatment continues for David De Gea. I mean, I don't know what else or whether they could do that if they've actually called a break. Rashford, Wan-Bissaka are there. They're over talking at Ten Hag. Pep's not doing very much. He's just having a walk around, a couple of players having a couple of refreshments. That's it. He's just knocking the ball out, and themselves in the 18-yard box. Man United players just trying to pursue him, but they're chasing shadows. Man United, and ball's quickly moved up the pitch, but he's gone out now for a massive throw. Yeah, Fred misses it there, loses the ball to Gundogan, De Bruyne out to this right hand side, and it's to Bernardo Silva, Walker over to Diaz. Kanji on the left. He's literally just stood there. He's not moving. Man United are not moving. They're just waiting to see what he's going to do with it. He plays it over to the left hand side. Gundogan. Kanji again. Kanji clips a little ball out to Walker. Walker back on the inside again. It's Ruben Diaz. Nobody's approaching it. Clips a little ball into De Bruyne. That's it here, moving it now, and De Bruyne shoots. Oh, has David De Gea scrambling over to his left, but it just goes whistling past his left bar on the left upright, and it's a shot hit with a bit of power and pace, but there's a little bit of bend on it. Takes it away from De Gea's goal. De Gea clips the ball out from the goal kick, and there's a strong challenge there, but referee waves play on. Ball punted up, and Rashford's in the 18-yard box. He's picked up the ball now, over to Wan-Bissaka. Man City have come back in numbers, and Man United players are all just outside the 18-yard box and gathering. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Oh, I was unlucky. Was that Bernardo Silva tried to play the ball over to the left hand side, but it was just intercepted. Man United are starting to become a bit more ding dong, but Man City are now dropping deep. They're got two bags of four. Even Haaland's come back. A little ball flipped into Wan-Bissaka at the back post, but Ortega's come out. He's gathered it. But, well, no real danger. There's nobody in the middle of the box for Wan-Bissaka to aim at. Mm. Yeah, they're trying to claim there that Grealish should handle the ball in the build there, but nothing happened. Ortega picks up the ball. The referee's got a VAR call to figure out here. Paul Tierney is being sent over to the monitor over this Jack Grealish handball. I didn't think there was anything in it, to be honest with you. But it's Wan-Bissaka, and if Man United get this, it's going to be a penalty. It's inside the 18-yard box. It's a difficult one. And Wan-Bissaka, the ball drops over Grealish's head, and The ball literally flicks against Jack Grealish's hand. His hand's up because he's jumping, and the hand is up. It's away from his body, and Man United might be getting a penalty here from a nothing ball. He knows nothing about it, and Tierney has given a penalty. I think he has. Unbelievable, unbelievable. A penalty from nothing. And Ten Hag, I mean, he was so he's been in the referee for the fourth assistants here over that matter, and there was quite a substantial amount of play happened after that incident. And Manchester United out of nowhere have got themselves a penalty. Wow. Fernandez has the ball, and Ortega's having a little chat with a couple of his players. I think they're all kind of speculating where he's likely to hit it. He's Fernandez and Grealish looks totally dumbfounded. I'd be dumbfounded with that. I mean, he knows nothing about it. The ball's come over the top of him, and the ball then's been hit by Basaka into his hand. It's not like a deliberate handball, but it's an handball all the same. Fernandez puts it down, runs up, little skip and a jump and a shuffle, and he just sends Ortega the wrong way. Ortega dives to his left, the ball goes to his right, and in it goes. It's a good little penalty, and Manchester United are back in it. Tierney, Tierney's something gone on there. Mm, yeah, wow, incredible. There's something happened in the celebration. I think one of the Man United players has possibly injured themselves. They've gone running away to the near side, but unfortunately we don't get the pictures there to see what's happened. But it's all over, and then with Tierney were over there telling the players to get on with it. There were one of the players on the deck. Couldn't see who it was. It was just very very quick camera shot, and it looks like they're all back on the feet and back to it anyway. So nothing doing there. And Man City have it all to do again after a dubious penalty there, but it has stopped the ball from getting going into the under one. Oh, good one. It's gone over the bar. Difficult one. I mean, it's stopped the ball. There's no doubt when you look at it. Had the ball not hit Grealish's hand, the ball would have made its way into a danger area. With I think one the second moving into that area, but it's an unbelievable call for VAR. Very difficult to see that handball as well. It happened so quickly. It's way on the far side. 35 minutes. 6 attempts Man City, two on target, three Man United, one on target. So a game of fine margins. You think that whoever gets the most chances is going to win this match? Whoever creates the most is going to win it. And there's a really, really poor ball there. I think it's Lindelof. He's played it over, so it's near side, but the player running back is nowhere near. And it's gone out for a Man City, needless Man City throw in. And it's going to be taken the throw in by Walker, Ruben Diaz. Picks up the ball. They've thrown it backwards into the half Manchester City. They've collected the ball again, and Manchester United being very disciplined, just maintaining the shape, not doing anything, and not even trying to pursue the ball. Rashford's broken cover there. He's tried to intercept it. Manchester City have picked it up with De Bruyne, who's moving across the pitch. He's over on the other side. De Bruyne. So probably a bit more of a free roll for him, I think, by the look of it in this game. And Pep's probably just giving him a bit more of a license to move around the pitch as he sees fit. I'm going to try and pick up second or loose balls, and De Bruyne is the man who you want on the ball. Be more Grealish. Oh, it's a really suspect back pass from Lindelof into De Gea. It's quite under some pressure. He's put it away, but Manchester picked it up again. Stones has just tried to whip one in there, but he's won a corner ball off Lindelof. Yeah, we've got the overhead camera angle today. It's, I mean, sweeping around the players. It's just unbelievable. That camera, and camera dips and raises, and I'm on trellises and stuff. You get some really great pictures. De Bruyne, oh, it's a little 1-2 and he clips it in the outside of his right boot, De Bruyne, towards the Hayes goal, but it's cleared. I think it's Fernandez who cleared it. Bernardo Silva. Samira who's cleared it. It's a really good header, is that? To get it away from the danger area. So the Royal Man City players in and around the box. Oh, there's a mistake. And Luke Shaw steps in to clean up that mess because it might have been Wan-Bissaka there, or probably was Wan-Bissaka who got his control there near the edge of the 18-yard box. Luke Shaw saved the day, and it was classic defending. Grealish away on the right hand side, on edge of the 18 area. Back to Grealish. Grealish, a bit of trickery. Plays a little reverse ball on the inside, and there might be a foul there. And VAR are looking at that, and it's De Bruyne who's appealing. He's kind of being bundled off the ball as he's running towards it. John Stones clips one in. Oh my words. Might have been impeded there from getting to the ball, De Bruyne. I think they're still looking at it. Ericsson. And it's Varane, Ericsson who's lost the ball. Checks completed. It's come back. No, no, they're not happy with that. It's play continue. And, probably one thinks that it's just a 50-50 bit of body checking going on. Fred and Varane are talking to the referee. And yeah, it's Fred who steps across De Bruyne and probably kicked De Bruyne. De Bruyne's probably gone down a little bit easily, but you know, if he gets the decision, fair enough. I mean, it's they've suffered from a dodgy decision already. I think Man City. Dubious, dubious decision. Luke Shaw, Fernandez, and there's a mistake. But Rodri's in there to intercept, and he's put the ball into Ireland. Ireland, a couple of little challenges, a couple of little touches. There's a ball into Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva into Rodri. Bernardo Silva ball, but it's just in behind. Fit into Stones, but it was De Bruyne who played it. Sancho. And United coming forward with a bit of purpose here at the end of this first half. And Rashford's won it. Corner ball. I don't know if it even is a corner, to be honest. Looked like it might have come back off Rashford before it went out. But nobody's questioned it. And Ten Hag is looking for a goal to take Manchester United into the lead going into half time. It's 41-44 on the clock at the minute as they take this corner ball. Oh! And it's Varane with a shot, an effort. He's come round the back. But it doesn't, I think it's, yeah, it's Bernardo Silva who's probably just done enough to put Varane off there, I think. Manchester City build again with Rodri. I think he's going down the left hand side. Plays a little ball inside to Gundogan. Gundogan over to De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva on the left hand side with a nice. And there's a Luke Shaw's cut across Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva's clipped him as he's gone down. Varane's over there having a go at him. And he's definitely been impeded on the outside of the box. There's no doubt about it. There's a little 1-2. Shaw's gone down. And Bernardo Silva's gone down. I mean, really, that should probably be a free kick, but come on, City. Oh, little bit of an effort there, and Rashford's well, picked up the ball, but he got dispossessed. I think there's a canvas over there on that left hand side. It's difficult to see who it is. I mean, Man United again building on the throw in. It's 10 yards away from the corner flag. On the second, there's an offside called. It's not going to matter anyway. It's 44 minutes, 20 seconds. And it's an unbelievable game, is this? It's hanging in the balance. Man City, a little bit of a mistake, and by Grealish and a dodgy penalty decision gets Man United back into this match. It's interesting to see that Google are sponsoring this as well, co-sponsoring some of this match with their Pixel device, Pixel Pro 7. Bro, let's have a plug. Let's have another plug, shall we? Incredible, incredible. to update some overlays here. Is this for half time? It's half time. There's 4 minutes, but it's 45:30 on the clock at the minute. Grealish just picked it up. He's up against Wan-Bissaka. Gundogan clips it up over to the right hand side. And it's Kyle Walker picking it up. With a little ball in minutes. Bernardo Silva gets De Bruyne. De Bruyne tries to play one in, but it's charged down. Manchester United could break here. There's a lot of Man City shirts in that Manchester United half, but Rodri's done enough to stop Varane. Concedes a free kick, and then probably a bit of a tactical one that from Rodri. I think he's probably right to play because Manchester United could have been on the verge of a break forward. Mm. It's a long ball taken from that free kick into Rashford. Sancho. Sancho's got all the good ones shirt. Referee's not entertaining it. Luke Shaw comes barreling across there into Bernardo Silva. Luke Shaw, Fred. Fred has been pursued, or is pursuing. There's a deflection, and it's gone into Rashford. And Gundogan just clips it up over everybody's head, and it's going for a throw on the far side. Manchester City under the cosh here in the final moments of this first half. The Emirates FA Cup final at Wembley. It's 47 minutes 20 on the clock, and it's Wolves made its way back to De Gea, who pumps it long, looking for Bruno Fernandes, but Andrews picks it up. Plays a little ball down the line to Grealish. Grealish wins a free kick, tries to take it quickly. He's having a bit of a to do with Rashford. Bit of gamesmanship there from Grealish, winding up the Manchester United striker. Lovely little ball there. Stones. He's in the midfield areas. Stones. Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne. Yeah. Right. Oh, and there's a bad one there, and it's Wan-Bissaka. And Jack Grealish has gone down. It's on the heel of Jack Grealish, I think. And Jack Grealish is pointing at him. It's actually, it's a trailing leg. It's on his it's a trailing leg. Just catches him up front of his foot. It's a really messy challenge from Wan-Bissaka. I mean, he's gone running in there full tilt and bent his legs to make sure he doesn't, concede a red. Uh, and the Man United players are disputing it, but Manchester City have won a free kick. It's over on this near side, just outside the 18-yard box, probably about 6 yards away, 8 yards away. De Bruyne is over it. So is Bernardo Silva. And Manchester City are going to whip this one in and maybe try and take a lead into the half-time break. 49 minutes is actually just over the added time is this now. And we're having there's a bit of, I don't know if it's a bit of confusion or gamesmanship. Bernardo Silva, and he leaves it over to De Bruyne, but De Gea comes and collects it with confidence. Just what you need is that from David De Gea. Jumps, catches it with both hands, cracking save. Well, it's all hung in the balance. Is this one champions versus the Carabao Cup winners? One trying to stop the other from winning the treble. and one trying to stop the other from winning a domestic double. So lots to play for. Half time, it's Man City 1, Manchester United 1. Incredible. And that's I said is that it's actually down as the fastest FA Cup final goal on record. I'm going to say that I thought that might be a new record from Gundogan. So incredible, incredible. Bro, nobody cares about that. We're not here to talk about that. So right, it looks like it might be time for a cup of tea, and I'll catch up with you guys near when the second half starts. So here we go on the night. Yeah, unbelievable, unbelievable. Good cup final. See you in the second half. Well, hello and welcome back. Don't know what happened there. I think there's some music playing or not. Yeah, it's a really hugging the balance FA Cup final is this one with Manchester City opening the scoring after 15 seconds through Gundogan at an unbelievable volley, courtesy of a Lindelof knockdown just on the edge of the 18-yard box. Finds its way to Gundogan's boot and he puts his boot straight through it, beats De Gea, leaves De Gea standing still. Manchester United then win a penalty, dubious decision, VAR checked, and they are approved for a Manchester United penalty. I'm sure the Man United fans were all absolutely delighted about that. But it's hugging the balance, 1-1 at the moment. Not much happening at the moment at the ground. Just the guys are out there with pitchfork, and it does actually mean that this is the fastest goal scored in an FA Cup goal final, in an FA Cup final. Unbelievable goal as well. Really, really good. I'm just going to turn this down. Let me know if you've got any thoughts. If you're watching the game, maybe you're. Who do you think's going to win it? I personally think it's going to be Manchester City. I still think Man City are good enough. Haaland hasn't really done that much during this match. He's not had many touches on the ball at all. Not done very much, not had much influence, but that can always change. I think with Erling Haaland, he's one of these players. He can be quiet for 70 minutes, 80 minutes. He'll have a 10-minute flurry, and in that he can do all the damage against Manchester United. I don't think Pep's going to take him off. I don't think he's concentrating at all on the Champions League final. I think they're more likely focused on this match, trying to win this match against Man United. And to try and put Man United back in the place, I think it's got to be Guardiola's priority at the moment. He's going to be making sure that he does everything possible to try and stop Man United in the tracks from becoming domestic double winners, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. Players are in the tunnel, led by Grealish. Yeah, I think it's. I'm gonna come back on that. I think it's Jason McAteer that they've got in the studio today, and at the beginning of the broadcast, just before the game kicked off, he said that Erling Haaland's is almost a complete striker. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? The guy's got 36 Premier League goals in a season, and they said something about. Yeah, it really started coming together for Erling after the World Cup. I'm like, what is it? What universe is he on? Erling Haaland, didn't he get something like 3 hat-tricks in 3 consecutive games or something daft like that? He was on double figures, I think, before first month of playing actually concluded. It was unbelievable. What an absolute numpty. Anyway, I'm gonna bring those comments up later on if I can catch the replay. Be sure I'll put them on my on my YouTube channel because bro, we need some content, man. It's going to be difficult over this next 64 days left. What content can I come up with for the channel? Something interesting, I hope. I hope someone out there's listening. Anyway, I make it 2 viewers in, and they're Ortega, Walker, Diaz, Kanji, Silva, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Haaland up front. Oh, Manchester United are in, and it's Sancho trying to get a solo goal there, cutting in from the right hand side. Grealish is back there helping out, and Man City have just pumped it up the pitch, hoping for a knockdown, and Haaland is now running onto it, but he's not going to catch that in early Allen. He just bundles Varane out the way. Fernandez, no changes. As far as I know, no changes. I didn't see any changes there. So Allen just he just sideswipes Varane on head, just sends him flying. He's an absolute brute, isn't he? Oh, dear. Yeah, we've got Martin Tyler here talking. He's the commentator for. Uh, it looks like Being Sports that we're using. We've got Being Sports 3 for this one. I often get asked what channel's it on, blah blah blah. But Being Sports is a massive TV network globally, and they have different regions. So in our region, it's Being Sports 3. If you're not watching it, if you're unable to access it in the UK, of course, I imagine it's on the BBC. I can't tell you for sure, but I would imagine it is. And Manchester City have picked up the ball, and that's a really bad ball, that. But anyway, Manchester City still have the possession at the moment. They're knocking it around at just near their 18-yard box. That's a lovely bit of play, that. John Stones sucks the opposition in, and he's just knocked a little ball out there to, I think it's Carl Walker, but he plays a bad ball. Manchester United are trying to break forward now, but it's cut out again. And Manchester City cut out the ball with, I think it's Akanji. So Akanji's having a good game there for Man City. Bernardo Silva into Gundogan. Rodri. Bernardo Silva again. Man City are in the box here, and there's a lovely little ball in. I think it's De Bruyne, but there's nobody on the end of it. It's just behind everybody. The Russian Grealish and Haaland. It's just behind them. It's a lovely ball in, but Man City could have been 2-1 up there. Man United just dropping off again. Man City again still in possession. Man United just dropping off the play at the moment, but there's a foul. It's away on the far side. It's De Bruyne who's been brought down. It's Fred who's committed the challenge. It's about 8 to 10 yards away from the corner flag, right on the far side on the touchline. And there's no card shown there to Fred. I thought he might have got a card for that. It's a horrible, untidy whack in the back of De Bruyne's legs. Kevin De Bruyne is over on the far side now. I think he's going to take this. It's going to be an outswinger, I think, with his right boot. And as you'd expect, we've got 5 Man City shirts in the middle there. Everybody back for Man United. It's what a goal that is! And it's Gundogan again from the edge of the 18-yard box. And De Bruyne just catches Manchester United completely napping. They're all off guard. They're all inside the 18-yard box. So De Bruyne is just, we'll just send it to Gundogan. He's on the edge of the 18-yard box. He's unmarked. Clips it over to Gundogan. And I don't even know if Ten Hag knows that they've conceded a goal because the camera just flicked over there to Ten Hag and he's just sat there with his assistant looking at the paperwork and all this other stuff. I don't even know if he knows who've scored. That's an absolute belter of it's another volley from Gundogan, and my God, what a shot that is with his left boot. There's a little bounce on it. It bounces over one of the players' legs, and I think it's over Varane's legs. I love it when Man United are getting beat. Come on, Man City. And Kevin De Bruyne is the man. What a ball that was. And Gundogan as well, of course, 51 minutes in. And Man City are 2-1 up. Manchester United now starting to move forward in numbers. And there's a little clip over the top there, but that was a really crazy ball into Ortega, was that? From Stones. Ortega just thumps it anywhere. And Manchester is blue at the moment. Can it be blue at the end of this match? The blue smoke is floating around in the ground. And there's a lovely ball out there to Fernandes. Fernandes inside. There's nobody there for Manchester City, and Wan-Bissaka's gone down under a challenge. Grealish. Oh, God, it's an unbelievable game, is this? Come on, City. The ball's played across the 18-yard box. Man City live in danger. I mean, you'd think that they're living dangerously, but it's just a common thing for them. Pep's got them playing this style of football. They all know what they're doing. And they're knocking the ball about at the back. And Manchester United are just literally chasing shadows. There's a bit of a loose ball there, but it was quickly gathered up. Ortega kicked it out, but it's found its way to Fernandes. He was out of position then. There's Ortega. Ortega should be doing more there to come and collect that. There's a clipping from Wan-Bissaka, and he just left it, did Ortega. Kanji's just punted it up the pitch, I think, and Man City build again. They were all out at sea and out of position, and Man United should have been capitalising a lot quicker on that because Ortega was way out of his goal on the far side, and nobody dared to have a smash at it. The net would have been open. Lovely little ball up front to John Stones, who's brought down. Manchester City have won a free kick, and it's Fred again. And I mean, how this guy's escaped a yellow. I don't even think he's on the yellow card yet. I mean, referee could well have played advantage there, but no, he had his whistle straight in his mouth and stopped the play. Bit of a shame for Man City that, but anyway, as you'd expect, it's Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne are on over the free kick. I'd estimate it's probably about 27, 28 yards out. It looks like they're gonna be crossing this one in. Does De Bruyne? Haaland stood in an offside position. Everybody's lined up at the edge of the 18-yard box. Oh, and Haaland getting in there, but he just can't control the ball. Sancho clears it, and De Bruyne smashes one in, but it's deflected. It's gone 4. It's Lindelof who's conceded a corner ball there, and Manchester City are all over Man United here, and they need to be capitalising on this pressure. They've got a lot of pressure on that Man United 18-yard box. Uh, some players, I don't know if they're suffering a little bit. It's been a long season. Ball clipped in, but it's not a good corner. And it's cleared out as far as Kyle Walker, who's on the edge of the 18-yard box. As the sun comes out again over Wembley. And it's Ruben Diaz, Gundogan, just inside the Man City 18, inside the Man City half at the minute. Grealish, just on this near side here. Wan-Bissaka goes round Grealish. Man United are breaking forward. They're trying to ball's played on the inside into the middle of the park to Fernandes. Fernandes crosses it over out on the far side at the moment. But there's a lovely little interception there. I think it's a Kanji, and Manchester City are going to be breaking forward here. It's Gundogan on the halfway line, but there's no options ahead of him. But Man City are just opting for the possession. And Grealish has picked up the ball again. Yeah, Man United are just the two centre halves are just dropping a little bit too deep for Haaland to run through. It seems that there was a ball there, a situation where you expect him to try and I think he was going to play it into Haaland, but the centre backs were so deep. The ball wouldn't have been a good ball anyway. That's a lovely little ball from Grealish. Oh, blooming heck. That's a great ball in from Gundogan again, but unfortunately he overcooks that one. Gundogan, it's a lovely run, but he overcooks the pass. And I think there's going to be questions asked. I think a few people at Man United are asking questions about David De Gea. That is he up to the job anymore? Probably not. He's knocking on a bit, isn't he? Fernandes plays the ball, and there's nobody there. It's gone out for a Man City throw-in. It's Fernandes that's under investigation. They're not happy about Fernandes and that ball that he played there over to the other side. And apparently Rashford was in a screaming for the ball. He's in yards of space. Fernandes just ignored him. And Garnacho's been readied on the Manchester United bench. Akanji's going to take the throw in. It's coming up to 1 hour exactly. 60 minutes on the clock right now. Not sure who's coming off. Could be Ericsson. Could be Sancho. Not sure yet. And Manchester City are dithering about with it on the halfway line. And Man United are looking a little bit jaded. To be honest with you, Man City are looking a lot fresher than the Man United players at the moment. They are dropping deep, Man United. They are dropping off the ball. They're not pursuing the ball at all. Gundogan on the left-hand side picks up the ball. Plays a little ball on the inside. Now they're just playing little triangles at the moment between them. And it's Gundogan. Lovely ball from Gundogan. De Bruyne breaks through. Oh, has a shot, but it's at De Gea. De Gea manages to stop it with his legs, and Stones clips one into the back post. But I think the referee's seen a push. Jack Grealish isn't happy about it, and it is Grealish on Varane. He just nudges into the back of him. But I mean, De Gea clears that with his right boot, and another inch or two, and it was probably under De Gea's legs and going into the back of the net. Garnacho's coming on, and it's Christian Eriksen coming off. David De Gea is now taking the free kick. And there's a lot of talk about Christian Eriksen, who was getting run ragged in the middle of the park, being asked to do too much. And I don't know if that's a problem with Christian Eriksen or the other Manchester United midfielders. Fred, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. These sort of guys should have been probably doing more to support Christian Eriksen. But, Man United have had plenty of opportunity to get forward and cause Man City a couple of problems, but they're not doing so, or they haven't done so. Man City have dominated this opening 20 minutes, and they should probably be more than 2-1 up at the moment. Gundogan. Out to... What the hell is that? 25. Oh! John Stones. I mean, that's a defender's shot, is that? If I ever saw one. Man United fans looking a little bit dejected. I think some of them, I can't really see them getting back into this game at the minute. But it's all to play for. There's still 30 odd minutes. I think that a bit of patience, and you only need one mistake, and they'll be in. Incredible. It's still very, very fine. Is this game? I still don't think there's going to be a clear winner. But I mean, I tip Man City to begin with. I think Man City should win this match. But you never know what's gonna happen. De Gea's got the ball at the moment, pumped one long into the halfway line. De Bruyne is won back by Man City, and Haaland can't get good position on it. But don't worry, Erling Haaland can come into this game at any time if he wants. Grealish up against Wan-Bissaka, plays a little ball down the line into De Bruyne. De Bruyne tagged, but marked by Fred. Oh, and Fred's done really well there. Just got his body in the way of Kevin De Bruyne. And tries to get around a couple of players out as Fred is brought down by Grealish in the end. 65 minutes on the clock, folks, and plenty of pressure on Manchester United. Not much pressure on Manchester City. They are dominating the play. There's a long ball over the top to Rashford, but referee says he wasn't ready. So that ball is now... I mean, Ortega's just dropped the ball, just left it for Manchester United to go and collect the ball and play it all the way back to about 15 yards outside De Gea's 18-yard box. Bit of sportsmanship, I think, that. Casemiro, Lindelof, Shaw. on the left hand side, and Manchester City just muscle in and win the ball back again. And Garnacho's chasing. He's wanting to try and put a bit of pressure on Manchester City. That's a lovely ball from Ortega. Rolls it down the middle, and Manchester City are breaking forward here. And it's Rodri, and Rodri looks tired, and he should have knocked that off earlier, but the ball's come back to Garnacho. Rodri again. It's I think Rodri is injured. That's why he's gone down. He's not. Yeah, I think Rodri's going to be. He's going to have to be subbed here. I think, and he's not moving well at all. I don't know if it's me. Is anybody else watching this match? And like, is there a problem with the audio? Like, do you hear the crowd noise being faded in, and it gets louder and then it gets quieter? Oh, De Bruyne couldn't quite get control of that, and ball makes its way through to De Gea. Let me know if in chat if you know if you are watching this game. It'd be interesting to know what your experience is. Wan-Bissaka going down the right hand side. Grealish is behind him, but Grealish has caught up to him now, and Wan-Bissaka's finding that room, and Jack Grealish in tracking him. This is a good little bit of play. Is this Manchester United are coming forward here, and there's a shot by Rashford, and it's over the top. And Man City just seem to have gone to sleep here for the last minute or two, and I don't know. Does that mean the pendulum of this match is swinging back in their favour? Are Manchester City tired? Are they done? Are they just needing a little break? 68 minutes on the clock. Are they going to go looking for another match, another goal? De Gea kicks it out. Sorry, Ortega to Walker. Rodri is still not moving very well. I don't think Rodri, but I think Man City bench have probably just said to him, just keep going, try and run it off. If you keep struggling, we'll take you off. But that's John Stones, and he just overcooks a little pass over to the right hand side. And unfortunately, can't quite find his man. And Liam Gallagher's there going nuts. That's Liam Gallagher, mate. That's not Noel Gallagher. Martin Tyler says that's Noel Gallagher. No, and it's Liam Gallagher, mate. Bless his socks. I mean, he's been in the game a long time, hasn't he, Martin Tyler? Manchester City just casually knocking it around at the back at the moment, and trying to suck Man United out and trying to get them out of position so they could try and clip one over the top, get a runner onto it, get Haaland involved in the play. And speaking of Haaland, he's just done enough there. I think it's Lindelof. Ball's made its way to Grealish. He's cutting in. He's just by the byline. Oh, and he's Gundogan, and he's Erling Haaland, and Gundogan follows up, and it's 3-1. Oh no, it isn't. Is it being disallowed? It's disallowed. It's offside. It's offside when Erling Haaland shoots, but there might be a VAR check on this one. No, there isn't. They've said that it's clear as day. He's offside, and that's it. On it goes. De Gea punts the ball down the pitch, and Manchester City are 2-1 up. And Manchester United live to fight another day to try and get another goal in this game. I think I don't know. It's just typical of Man United. You never write them off until the match is over. Garnacho, oh, the shot just is cutting in from the left hand side. Shoots with his right boot, and it just flashes past Ortega's far post. God. And Luke Shaw's in setting that up. It's a good little bit of play from Luke Shaw. Garnacho. Oh, my God. It's so close. Ortega. They've taken the goal kick of Manchester City here. They are just knocking it around. They're not getting the ball moving very quickly up the pitch. They're trying to play up and over the top into Haaland, but the ball's cut out. It's found its way back to Fred. Fred in the middle of the park. Sancho. Fernandez whips one in, but it's headed out by Ruben Diaz, and Manchester United have won a corner. And it's a corner ball, 73 minutes, and you never know, anything can happen against this Manchester City side. It's something that they're not great at defending. Manchester City, they're not that great at defending. You have a go at them with these set pieces. Man United, you can well find that they'll score here. Fernando over to the far post. It's a really good corner. It's deep. But it's Luke Shaw. Into Fred. Clips one in. Ortega's nowhere near it. He's just not even bothered coming out on Ortega for that. Manchester City just sitting off a little bit. They're just trying to soak up a bit of pressure. Maybe they're just tiring a little bit, wanting a little bit of a break. De Gea plays one up out to the left hand side. It's Rashford. It's right on the byline. It's a really massive kick from De Gea, is that? Rashford into Casemiro. Casemiro. Fred. Fred again. Lovely little ball into Sancho. Oh, Manchester City clear out again. Manchester City doing all the defending at the minute. Jack Grealish clears the ball out, and it's deflected, and out it goes again. And Manchester United are with Varane playing it back to David De Gea. Under no pressure at all there, Varane. So they're taking the time. Manchester United, 75 minutes coming up on the clock. Garnacho plays a little 1-2, and he's through. He's Garnacho. He's in. Oh my God. A little bit of trickery and fluffing around, and he takes too long, does Garnacho, to have a shot at Ortega, but there's Manchester United are appealing for a free kick or a penalty here, and it's on the edge of the 80-yard box. Casemiro says no. And it's Casemiro jumps into... Yeah. I'm not sure what that was about from Casemiro, but anyway. And Manchester City are taking off De Bruyne. And he's going to put on Phil Foden. He's coming on. And, there are one or two of the tired looking legs out there for both sides, particularly Man City. I thought he might have taken Rodri off, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. And Manchester United are going to make a substitution as well. Oh God, it's what's his name coming on, isn't it? Phil Foden's just literally replaced De Bruyne, like for like replacement, and he's not good up front. And Foden, lovely little ball into Erling Haaland, Foden, and Manchester City are knocking this ball around really well on the edge of the 18-yard box, and there's a foul. And that must be is it a Manchester United free kick? But the referee, oof, I'll tell you what, they're looking at Ferguson. I don't know why, because we need to be looking at the game here. Voghurst has come on for Manchester United. Yeah, on the Saka. A little bit of change with Fernandez, but Manchester City win it back. Really, and he's gone across the front of Fred, and Fred's sucked in for yet another foul, and it's about time Fred has got a yellow card. 78th minute. And it's he's a swine, isn't he? Grealish. Who is that sat next to Beckham? If you know, chat, let me know. I don't know if it's one of his kids, but I don't know. 79 minutes, 15 on the clock here, where we're looking, and it's Gundogan and Foden having a little conversation that take the free kick, and Gundogan interchanging with Foden. Gundogan's got it again. Rodri clips one over the top to Foden. He's not offside. Foden trying to cross one in, but he's cut out by Wan-Bissaka. And he clips one into the back post. Can't get it to Haaland. Oh my God, it's Rodri sliding into the back post. No, it's a Kanji. Oh my God. It's a lovely run from Foden to break the offside trap. I mean, he's way off Wan-Bissaka, and he can see right across the line. It's a lovely cross. And it's fired in, but I wonder if we're going to see Calvin Phillips. should put Calvin Phillips on. Come on, Calvin. A little flick on by Haaland. And Ortega's got a yellow card. I think that might be for time wasting, so we're going to find out about that in a minute or two. But I'm just trying to update. What I'm trying to do here is update the title. Maybe make it more appealing to Leeds fans. Bit of trolling from me. There's a yellow card, another yellow card. We're not sure what that's all about, so we'll find out. Man City incidentally have a free kick. It's deep in the Manchester United half. There's a little ball through to Gundogan, but there's too much on it. It's gone out for a goal kick. I think Pep's looking a bit cheesed off. I think what he needs to do is put Calvin Phillips on. And Scott McTominay's coming on for Manchester United. And Lindelof is making way for him. So that's definitely more of an attacking move from Ten Hag, I think. And it's Ortega who got a yellow card for time wasting. 83 minutes coming up on the clock. Haaland. Little interchange. And Haaland shapes the shoot. Oh! There's a little deflection and Haaland loses control of it. Possession, Man City 68%, 37 Man United. 11 shots, Man City 10, Man United. Shots on target 5, Man City 1, Man United. Corners 2. Fouls 9, Man United 11. So they've had the best of it, Manchester City, in this game. And deservedly, I hope that they end up lifting the FA Cup. Only 83,000 at Wembley today for this match. Apparently, the train strikes might have had an effect. Gundogan has picked up the ball. He's going down the left wing. He's tracked by McTominay. He plays it inside to Rodri. Rodri clips it out to the right hand side. Stones. Man City are doing really, really well. They're just playing possession football at the minute. They've got Man United right where they want them. 84 minutes, but they could do with another goal to put this one to bed. There's a shove there in the back that's probably a foul. And it's Foden. He's not happy about it. He's been fouled there, I think. Rashford should have played the ball out to Fernandes, and he didn't. And Fernandes was on his own on the right hand side, the clear side here as well. Looking, and that was terrible from Rashford. And there's a player down in the box for Manchester United. Garnacho goes tearing into the 18-yard box, but it's cleared out. And who is that that's down? Is it Rashford? I think it is. Being nobbled there as Rashford. I think. Let me know if you're watching, chat. If you want to say hello or anything like that, it's always nice. I can see we've got a couple of people in the house, so nice of you to come and join me in this Emirates FA Cup final, Manchester City versus Man United. It's 2-1 Manchester City as the ball gets played into Haaland. Haaland and Varane battling for position again. Garnacho. And there's a little challenge or something that's happened there. Referees brought the play back. I think it's a challenge on Garnacho because Manchester United have won the resulting free kick. and they play it short, but the referee's not happy with the position they're taking it from, tells them to retake it from the correct position. 86 minutes, 20 seconds. A lot of worried Manchester United fans there. I mean, I don't know what they're worried about. They won a bit of silverware this year, haven't they? They won the Carabao Cup. Oh, that's a lovely little ball in. Oh, McTominay has a shot, but it's deflected. Bruno Fernandes on this near side. Fred plays a little ball in. It's clipped out wide again to Bruno Fernandes, who's tracked by Kanji. And he's clipped it in as Fernandes is over the top of everybody. He's gone out for a goal kick. The Manchester City fans are looking a little bit more relaxed than the Manchester United fans. The Manchester United fans are looking a little bit stressed out watching this. Manchester United, the only thing they've really done today is have a penalty, a dubious penalty given in their favour. Fernandes put that in the back of the net, and apart from that, they've done bugger all else. And Manchester City just playing around with it a bit now, time wasting. Ball kicked back to the goalkeeper, headed back to the goalkeeper, Ortega, needlessly. And it is David Gill that sat with Sir Alex. He'll be disappointed with his day out at Wembley today, but I'm not disappointed. Grealish. Kanji plays a lovely ball up to Gundogan. Gundogan just holds up play into Grealish again. Gundogan's going to try and make a little run in. And that's a lovely ball from Grealish. Oh! And it's Luke Shaw who saved the day for Man United, keeps him in this game. Don't write them off yet. They get a goal, they're going to be in a draw situation. And Jack Grealish's work is done for the day. And he's putting on Nathan Ake. He's not putting on Calvin Phillips, I'm afraid. 50 million quid just keeping that. He's good at keeping bench warm, isn't he? Balls all over the place in the Manchester United half in the box. It's up in the air all over the place at the minute. Varane clips it over to Wan-Bissaka, but Wan-Bissaka wins the ball. And there's a little handball suspicion there, but the referee says play on. It's ball to hand. And Rodri's got a yellow card for a late challenge there. Gundogan, player, of course, he's man of the match, isn't he? It's definitely must be man of the match. And it's how many minutes? Never. 4 minutes. I thought I heard 10 minutes additional time. Then that's absolutely meant. I was like, what? No way. And punted out by Manchester City. Man United under having a little bit of pressure there on the Man City box. Any chance they're going to throw that ball, get the ball forward. And Foden's just gone and committed a foul on the halfway line. Perfect. Not a great place to commit a foul, but anyway, it'll do. It stops the ball going forward, but now Man United have the chance just to launch it in there. They've got Weghorst up there. As the Man United legends look on, a little bit disappointed with the day's work. Short. McTominay. and Ortega saved it, and it's gone over the bar. It must be a corner ball, and McTominay's going absolutely mental. The ball could have. I mean, that should have been. I thought that was a corner ball anyway in the first instance, but it's come back. And Fernandez is looking knackered. He's going to take this corner ball here on this near side as the aerial camera swoops over the top of the players' heads. And Manchester United look like they're going to be aiming for that far post, or probably the middle of the 6-yard box here with Fernandez. But his corners haven't been that great today. Let's hope this isn't a great corner. It is into the back post. It's Rashford, but it's cleared out from Man City. And Man United are doing everything they can to find an equaliser on the 92 minutes, 20 seconds. And it might be, one thinks it's late in the day, and this Manchester United team, as good as the Manchester United teams in the past, who were able to pick a goal out when they needed one in the closing moments of a game so many times. Yeah, Ilkay Gundogan wins the man of the match. He's been outstanding for him today. 2 great goals. I'd look, and he still hasn't broken his hat-trick duck yet, has he? Yeah, I mean he should have got an hat-trick against Leeds. Really, let's be honest. Quality player. A couple of players going down with cramps at the moment. And Man City fans are all joking. Sir Alex Ferguson's in the ground. That's why they're getting all these extra minutes. And Manchester is going to be blue if it stays like this. It's 93 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock, and the referee will be adding time on for these players that are down with cramps, etc. At the moment, there's 1 or 2, lots of sweeping camera shots from the directors at the moment while this play interruption's going on. And Manchester City are substituting Kyle Walker. He's putting Laporte on. So Calvin Phillips doesn't make an appearance in the FA Cup final. Oh no, poor old Calv. I mean, is he even on the bench, or has he gone on holiday? I think he is on bench, isn't he? Let's have a look. Yeah. Erling Haaland collects a long ball from Foden, and he's being told to go to the corner flag, Erling Haaland, and do what you have to do, and he just turns and punts the ball at Wan-Bissaka and wins a corner for Manchester City. Yeah, Calvin Phillips is on the bench, and it looks like Pep has told him keep it in the corner. And he's not done very much today, Erling Haaland. He's struggled. And they've just been told play it short. Keep it there by the corner. And the ball's still in play. It's rolling down the byline. And the ball's being punted down the pitch out of play. And it looks like Manchester City have got Ake. Nathan Ake's got the ball. He's going to take a throw in. He's going to be told just to throw it down towards the corner flag. But it's punted out by Manchester United. And ref is looking at the watch. That's a lovely little bit of a header there. And I think it's Rodri and Manchester City are now the FA Cup winners and league title winners. It's all over here at Wembley, and it's been a quality afternoon of how to beat Manchester United by the champions of England, the FA Cup winners, and pretty soon I think going to be champions of Europe, and a really good professional performance from Manchester City, who will be lifting the FA Cup this afternoon. And Manchester is blue. So it's done, folks. It's a done deal. Ten Hag and Pep have a good bit of handshake, good bit of embracing there at the end between the two of them. Unbelievable event. You can't deny the quality that's in that Manchester City team. You can't deny the quality manager. You can't deny that they are just a cut above everybody else in the Premier League. I mean, they've gone so many wins. I think they had a draw on the final day, didn't they? But an incredible team. And it looks like the presentation's going to be taking place actually on the pitch, isn't it? No stairs at Wembley, or have the stairs been closed off? Yeah, no doubt in my mind. Well worthy winners today, Manchester City. A fantastic team, aren't they? And it's Premier League champions City chasing a second leg of a historic treble. United looking for the cup double. It's all over. Gundogan gave City the lead with a stunning strike inside 12 seconds, the fastest FA Cup goal ever. Fernandes had equalised with a penalty after Grealish handball. Gundogan scores a volley from the box to restore City's lead. So that's really pretty much a summary of what went down this afternoon, and Pep looks pretty pleased with it. Stats: 60% possession, Man City, 40% Man United, 11 shots, 13 Man United. Shots on target: 5 Man City, 3 Man United. Corners, 3 apiece. Fouls, 12 City, 11 Man United. Ten Hag shakes the officials' hands, and the Manchester United fans have exited, or they are exited at great speed to the Wembley Stadium. And that's it. We're just having a look at some of the video of this. Of course, they've got to go on. Manchester City have got to play the Champions League final. It's going to be another incredible. I think it's Inter, isn't it, that they're playing? So we'll just have a look, see when that is. I think it's 10th of June. It's an 8 p.m. kickoff, and it's Inter Milan, of course, Inter Milan. So that's going to be 2 a.m. my time. Is that Saturday morning for me, or Sunday morning? So I might have to get up and do a watch along for that. If you're interested in joining me, that would be much appreciated. No doubt in my mind. I think Man City will win that match, but you never know. Pep Guardiola, the newest, the only other manager to complete a treble, and Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips today gets his hands on the FA Cup trophy. On the FA Cup. What a move that is for Calvin Phillips. Oh dear. Yeah, I think that's it for me. I think I'll close it there. It's the usual stuff, the trophy lifting ceremony, and I'd just like to say about the utter bellends that are in this TV studio. I think it is Jason McAteer. I'm not sure. If it is, I will try and recover the comments uh, of his opening. Saying Liam Gallagher's there, he's having a good celebration. He's in the box actually, in one of the boxes at LG. And Pep Guardiola just keeps going on. Yeah, that's it, and it's another. Veg Voghurst is stood there, is looking disappointed. I mean, he's a Burnley loanee player apparently, and Ten Hag, it's reported that he likes him and probably wants him there, just to be a real handful in the box for Manchester United. I'm just having a little look, see if I can see where Calvin is. Actually, it's cameras are going around, players are celebrating, and all the rest of it. I mean, Rodrigo, Erling Haaland, and Gundogan and Kyle Walker are having a good bit of a chat, a bit of conversation there, and I don't see where Calvin Phillips is at the minute. And Erling Haaland and Pep Guardiola are having a right embrace, and I think I don't know who that guy is. He's one of the coaches, and that's it, folks. It's Manchester City, the Premier League champions, FA Cup winners, and I think soon to be Champions League winners as well. So it's great to see so many glum Man United faces after a final, innit? Makes you laugh. They're all sat there going around, one more, one more. We've got one more to do. Prince William is there. He's handing out the medals. And he is apparently now the Prince of Wales, apparently. So, yeah, he's handing out the medals. He's got an assistant there who's going to be handing the medals to him. And he gets the joy of handing out the loser medals to Manchester United, the Manchester United team, and he's up there in the royal box. I think is it they call it the royal box. I don't know. You tell me, chat. You know better than me. I might be wrong. Manchester United, led by Bruno Fernandes, up the long steps of Wembley, so they can pick up their loser medals. And of course, I did this one. I wasn't going to do a watch along for this, but I thought, well, of course, we've got Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips is there. He's still Leeds. It's Calvin in it. And of course, we've got Erling there. He's Leeds. And Erling Haaland, of course, uh, Premier League winner, FA Cup winner in his first season, soon to be Champions League winner in his first season as Manchester City centre forward. And Bruno Fernandes shakes the hand of Sir Alex. Uh, Kenny and a couple of others there as well. David Gill is there as well. So they're all so the Man United legends are sat alongside Prince William. A couple of the Man City legends there as well, by the look of it. David, who is that at the side of Prince William? It's not his son, is it? The Man City fans singing to the Man United players as they get the medley of fucking shit. Manchester City are now going to be invited to go up the steps as the Man United team make their way down at the other side. And the captain is usually the man to lead them up there. I think I've just seen Calvin Phillips. I mean, there's just so many people in and around that football club, both football clubs, so many people. When you look around these camera angles, the people who are the backroom staff that are there, it's unbelievable how many there are there. And it's been a long while since I watched an FA Cup final, so I've quite enjoyed watching this one. It's been a good solid battle. Uh, Close. I thought it'd be close, but I thought we'd have seen more from Man United. I thought they were quite poor. They struggled in midfield, and Calvin Phillips is there. He's wearing his Manchester City shirt and kit. I mean, what has he been doing? I don't even understand on bench. I'd love to know. There should be a Calvin cam. Just give him a mobile phone so he can sit there and play some games or something. And Pep Guardiola leads the team up the famous Wembley stairs, and he's high fiving everybody on his way up there. Is Pep? And a couple of the players are there. Grealish is not far behind Pep. There's a couple of others ahead of him. Yeah, it's Bernardo Silva. He's going to be lifting the trophy. I think the first player to get his hand on the Manchester City player to get his hands on the trophy, and they just explained it's about £4 million is the prize money for winning this trophy. It's neither here nor there in terms of Premier League football or European football these days, but it's the prestige, isn't it? It's the oldest club cup in the world, and it's a glamorous competition. I still think there's room in the FA Cup. It's a great trophy to win, and Man City have had a huge challenge getting to that final. There's no doubt about it. They've well, you never know who you're going to come up against. Um, you might end up with like Leeds. We had a couple of banana skin fixtures. We did all right. With Barnsley, I think it was for us. Accrington Stanley, Cardiff. I think it wasn't Man United. Was Man United one of them? Yeah, I think Man United was one of them because we played Man United like 3 times in 10 days. Calvin Phillips and Erling Haaland are walking together on the steps again. Calvin Phillips, I'll never get over it. I won't. I'll just never get over it. He's there on the fucking Wembley steps. He's shaking hands with Prince William, getting his winner's medal. How many minutes has it played? It's probably played about 10 minutes in the FA Cup as Cal. Pep kisses the gold medal. That's how much it means to him. Gundogan is at the back with De Bruyne. There's a couple of photographs being taken there by one of the dignitaries. And it looks like they've left it to the last man. Gundogan is now at the back of the queue and he's collecting the trophy from Prince William. As he comes to the front, and they lift the trophy at Wembley, and the Man City fans go mad. And the Man City players and staff are all jumping around on that little balcony that they have there. Pep is absolutely delighted that they've won another bit of silverware for the Manchester City Trophy cabinet. Oh dear. Led by Jack Grealish, they're all there. The Man City guys, they're all pretty pleased with their afternoon's work. I'm pretty pleased with my day's work as well. I hope you enjoyed joining me for the watch along. Man City are the FA Cup winners. The champions are the FA Cup winners, and I'm pretty sure we'll be talking here next week. They are the European Cup winners as well. Let's hope that that's the case, and they bring the European Cup back to England. It'd be great for them to do that. Jack Grealish is right in the middle of the attention. He's loving collecting these trophies, isn't he? Erling Haaland gives the famous cup a little kiss, raises the cup above his head a couple of times. So yeah, I mean, we'll just finish because Calvin Phillips is the next man to pick it up. I mean, they're saying winning machine, genius of a manager. Don't forget, they've got a bottomless pit of money behind them. A great organisation, and they are going to take some knocking off the perch, Manchester City, and it's going to be interesting to see what Pep does in the transfer market in the next week or two. Thanks again so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all maybe for the European Cup final watch along. Who knows? All the best. Cheerio.